Hello everybody, welcome to A to Z Learning Hub. In the previous class, I have told you about measurement of length. In this class, I will tell you about measurement of mass. SI unit of mass is 1 kilogram. You see, what do you mean by 1 kilogram? When mass is taken as fundamental physical quantity, its first standard is kilogram. That means this amount of substance, this amount of measurement, this amount, 1 kilogram. What do you mean by 1 kilogram? 1 kilogram is defined as the mass of a standard block of platinum and iridium alloy preserved in the International Bureau of Weight and Measure. You see, when mass is measured, it is measured at first, it was measured by kilogram. What is kilogram? You see, according to International Bureau of Weight and Measure, all scientists united to take a standard block of platinum iridium alloy as 1 kilogram. This amount of measurement, 1 kilogram measurement, it is taken as 1 kilogram. You don't say 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram like this, because at first kilogram was found. After division, you get 100, its 1000 part is 1 gram. Its 10 part is 100 gram. Its 5 part is 200 gram. And its the 2 parts, half part is 500 gram. Like this. So, at first, kilogram was found. 1 kilogram is defined as the mass of a standard block of platinum and iridium alloy preserved in the International Bureau of Weight and Measure. And you see, it obeys this measurement obeys metric system. That means metric system means kilogram, decagram, hectogram and microgram, like this. Power of 10, metric system. Here there are, in measurement of mass, there is the meter, and here it is the gram. There are some heavy mass and there are some light mass. For heavy mass, we use following units. First one is 1 ton or 1 metric ton. Metric ton is equal to 1000 kg. 1 quintal, second, 1 quintal is equal to 100 kg for heavy mass. The FPS unit of mass, third, The APS unit of mass is one slug. Is a slug. What is one slug? One slug is equal to 14.57 kg. You remember. Question will come, what is the dimensional formula of a slug? That means it is a mass. Similarly, the largest practical unit of mass, the largest practical unit of mass, is Chandrasekhar limit. Chandrasekhar limit, or we can say CSL. 1 CSL is equal to 1.4 into what? Mass of sun. This is 1 CSL. Remember this. Next, like similarly, for measuring small mass, we use very small mass, we use atomic mass unit, or we can say AMU. It is the measure of 1 and 1 AMU is equal to what? 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. It is used to measure atomic and nuclear mass. One MU, this is the smallest and this is the largest. 1 CSL is equal to 1.4 into mass of sun, and 1 MU is equal to 1.6 into 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Next come to your first mass, first length, then it's your mass, third is your time. You see, measurement of a time. You know, time is a fundamental unit and its SI unit, the standard of a time in SI is 1 second. You remember, 1 second. At first second was found, then 60 second is equal to 1 minute, and 60 minute is equal to 1 hour, like this. What is 1 second? 1 second is the duration of 1770 periods of the of the radiation corresponds to the transition between to hyperfine level of the ground state of cesium 133. You see, what is 1 second? 1 second is the duration of 9192631770 periods of the radiation corresponds to the transition between to hyperfine level of the ground state of cesium 133. You see, you know cesium is one element. Cesium 133. You see, for this element, you keep it in ground state. You see, inside an atom there is a nucleus. After that, there are some cells like this. You take or cells are energy level. You take two energy levels to hyperfine levels, means very close energy levels. In this ground state, means normal state, you don't excite cesium. When cesium 133, you remember name of this element, is you keep it in ground state. When there is electron transition, there is some time taken between the transition of electron between two hyperfine level, suppose from this level to this level or from this level to this level, like this. When there is, you take cesium 133 and you keep it in ground state or a normal state. In this normal state, when there is transition of, there is the electron transition between takes place, electron transfer takes place between two hyperfine level, between two levels of cesium 133. That it will take some time to transfer from one level to other level. The time taken by this, by the time taken from the transition, when this time is multiplied by this factor 9992731770, that duration, the time taken by the transition of electron between two hyperfine level of cesium 133, when this time is multiplied by this factor, what, 9192631710, and that time is equal to 1 second. You just 1 second. You remember how time, what a small time taken by the electron to transit from one hyperfine level to other hyperfine level. So 1 second is the duration of 19192631770 periods of the radiation corresponds to the transition between two hyperfine, means very close, hyperfine levels of the ground state or normal state of cesium 133, I am telling you again, you take cesium-133, this is an element, you keep it in ground state and that means normal state. From this normal state, you choose to hyperfine level. Between two very close level, there is the electron transition in the form of a radiation from one level to other level, and the time taken by the electron transition between two hyperfine level multiplied by this factor is called what? This is called 1 second. This is the definition of 1 second. You don't say 1 second is equal to 1 by 60 minute by 1 by 1366 hour. 1 by 3600 hour like this. So 1 second is the duration of 9192631770 periods of the radiation corresponds to the transition between two hyperfine levels of the ground state of a cesium-133. You see some other measurements. This is the 1 second. The smallest unit of a time, the smallest unit of a time is what? Is sec. You remember sec, not second. 1 sec is equal to what? 1 sec is equal to 10 to the power minus 8 second. You see how small this is. Others are 1 minute. 1 minute is equal to 60 second, and 1 hour, that is equal to 60 minute, that is equal to 3600 second, and 1 day, that is equal to 24 hour, that is equal to 86400 second. Similarly, 1 solar day, 1 solar day, but that is 1 solar day, that is equal to, you can say, 1 solar year, we can say solar year is equal to 365.25 solar days. Solar days, that is, you can say 365, or we can say 365.25 sidereal days. You can say sidereal days, that is equal to, you can say 3.15 into 10 to the power 7 second. 1 solar year, that means time taken by the earth to complete round sun, that is equal to 1 solar year, that is equal to, 1 solar year is equal to 365 days, or we can actually, it is 365.25 sidereal days, solar days, that is equal to, or you can say 365.25 sidereal days, that is equal to 1.35 into 10 to the power 7 second. You see, the year in which total solar eclipse occur, total solar eclipse, ECLIPS, so solar eclipse occur is called 1 tropical year. Tropical year. What do you mean by 1 tropical year? The year in which total solar eclipse occurs, that means in day we find darkness, and that is 1900 year 1900, it is 1 tropical year, the year in which total solar eclipse. Total solar eclipse means in the day you find darkness. The years, the years which are divisible by 4 are called leap years. You remember, and in this year, month February is 29 days. You know leap year. In this year, which are divisible by 4, your 2024, this is a leap year coming. Our coming year is the 2024 is your leap year, and your 2016, this is also a leap year, like this, which are divisible by 4, and in this year the month of February is 29 days. Again you see, very interesting fact, many of them don't know, which are year ending years. Year ending, like century ending. Century ending means your 2000, 1900, 1800, 1700, 1600, 1400, like this. What are these years? These years you see here in these years, which are leap years? Here those years which are divisible by 400. These are divisible by, you see 1800 is divisible by 4. But it is not a leap year. Though the years which are divisible by 400 are leap years. So in this, if you apply this case, this formula, your 2000 is your leap year, your 1600 is your leap year, but your 1900, you say 1900, you divide it by 4. 4 4 ja, what? 16. 4 2 ja 4, 4 7 ja 28, 4 5 ja. This is divisible by 4, but this is not a leap year. Which are century ending years? These years which are divisible by 400, those years, your 2000 years, your 1600 years, these are leap year, but 1900, 1800, 1400, 1500, these are not leap year. You remember, this is very important thing. Again you see, the time taken by the moon, the time taken by moon to complete one revolution around earth, to complete one revolution around earth is called a lunar month. You know, month, 1 month. Actually you see, 1 lunar month is equal to 1 lunar month.